What's up, guys? Welcome to my brand new series. And you might be thinking, why the hell is somebody in 2020 playing EA UFC 3? Well, I've had this character built for quite a while now, and to be quite honest with you guys, I don't want to waste him. Just look at this guy. He is the torture god himself, nicknamed the Bone Crusher. 24 years of age, 5'10", fighting at lightweight. His reach is a whopping 72 inch reach. He's of course a striker, and of course he trains with the baddest man on earth, Chael Sonnen, in Westland, Oregon. So this is going to be one hell of a career. There's going to be one hell of a fighter right here, and who knows what this guy can achieve. He might just be the greatest of all time. Will he be able to achieve that? I guess we have to find out, but let me go ahead and tell you. This guy, every fight he has, it's an absolute war. He doesn't just go out there to win. He's not interested in just that. He's not there to, box his way to a decision or just kind of, sprawl and roll. That's not what he's here for. He's here to absolutely mollywash people. All right? It's going to be a fun time, so I think this is honestly the most excited I've been to do a career mode in any game in a long time, and it's just kind of weird because I don't actually like this game that much. Me and my brother and my friend Shepard, we played this game for countless hours, but we don't particularly enjoy it. But it is what it is, and I think this is going to be a fun one, just because Torture God, he is who he is, and I think you're going to see very, very soon that the way I play this game, it leads to pretty much guaranteed brawls. It's always a war. It doesn't matter who I'm against. It doesn't matter who I'm using, and it's always a war. So Torture God, he embodies that, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see what we can actually get him to do. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities for him to take down Khabib, beat the shit out of Conor McGregor. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. First things first, we have to get through what's this guy's Stanislav Bogdanov. All right, pretty much the height's the same. Pretty much everything's the same here. He's a little bit taller, but he has a shorter reach. Torture God, he has to go out there and and show what he can do. He has to show like a mixed game here, and I think against a guy like Stanislav or whatever the hell his name is, I think we have plenty of opportunity to do it. I don't usually touch gloves, but I usually lead into a head kick, but whatever. We'll be nice for this one, just because it's the first one. Immediately with an uppercut, and you're gonna see very, very fast. The stamina is not something that Torture God particularly cares about. He's not here to make sure he has a gas tank going to the third round. He's just here to, like I said, put it on you and put up a pace that you just can't handle, and make sure he takes you out of the fucking cage. Wishing you had never entered there before, never entered there before, and probably wishing that you'll never have to get in there ever again. So Torture God immediately going to the body, torturing every limb. Leg kicks, jabs, right straights, body shots. He's doing everything. Look at that beautiful hook to uppercut combo. Beautiful, just 1-2, simple 1-2s, making sure that he keeps his opponent at the end of his punches, adding some body shots in there to try to keep him guessing a little bit, try to lower his stamina down too. That's a big thing to take into consideration in these early fights, is that neither fighter has particularly good stamina. So if one can get the advantage over the other in terms of that, then that's a pretty big deal. And of course, Torture God stuffs the first takedown in beautiful fashion, goes for the backside. He's trying to get back mount, but Stanislav does a very good job, gets the back. Ooh, this is bad, because ground game is not T-God's style. He gets reversed, which is not good, because that's a huge stamina detriment. This is not good for T-God. This is not good for him, but if there's anything you can't accuse T-God of being, it's a pussy. He's going to go after that. He's going to survive all this onslaught. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he's taking a beating right now, but none of this actually matters. His face is ruined anyway. He's got those garbage-ass tattoos to cover the fact that he's just got a trash physique. And he's just going to go after him, man. Like, there is no fear in this man. You can beat him down as much as you want, but you're not going to finish him. Right? And if you do, you're basically have to kill him. There is no there's no quitting this man. He has nothing to lose. A beautiful leg kick stumbles Mr. Bogdanov, but he secures a huge takedown. It's going to be a slam as well, straight into side control, which is a very bad position for Torture God, but he does very, very well to get into half guard. But unfortunately, going for backside, he gets reversed. Now he's in top. He's mounted. This is very, very bad for Torture God. But like I said, man, if there's anything he has, it's heart. He's not easy to get rid of. He's going to throw punches from the bottom. He's going to throw elbows. Yeah, sure, he might not be the best here, but he's going to do whatever he fucking can to get up. Bogdanov, though, he's showing that Sambo style, man. It's pretty effective. And he's got a pretty decent, striking game compared to Torture God as well. It's pretty close on the feet. On the ground so far, it's been pretty pretty much all Bogdanov. But the important thing for Torture God is he's scoring. You know what I mean? He's scoring points. Maybe not right now, but mark my words, man. It's gonna come. It's gonna come for sure. Throws a head kick just to end it, just to hope that maybe he goes flying in. But I would say it's a pretty good round. You know, I think that Bogdanov probably won that one. But Torture God went for it. And I think that, you know, he's just going to come on stronger as time goes on. He's going to get more comfortable with his, you know, with his skill set and all that stuff. I mean, like, as fights go on. So, that's a beautiful head kick to start off the round. Lands on the 1-2. Another nice 1-2 there. He eats a jab, but he lands a 1-2. He's missing with some kicks, though. That's not good to see. His range is not great. But another 1-2. It's just connecting. Classic GK style. Shout out to GK. The 1-2 is... It's very effective. If we can build up Torture God to where he has... Ooh, that's a beautiful right hook. If we can build up his 1-2, you know, have a nice right straight, a nice powerful right straight, then that can be very, very, very effective. But Bogdanov's not giving up, man. He's showing he's got some striking of his own. It's a war right now. So what I mean? All these fights that Torture God does, it's just nothing but wars. It's absolutely guaranteed to be a war. I mean, look at this. 2 bums, but they're going after as hard as they can. But Torture God has a huge weakness in his game. That's pretty clear early on, and that's his takedown defense. But you know, as long as he can do some damage on the feet, he's scoring points. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as he can score points, then anything's possible. There's no reason to think that he can't win this fight, even if he does go to the ground. He lands a couple nice couple elbows to his opponent, distracting and gets right back to his feet. But as you can see, his stamina is pretty low, so it's going to get harder and harder for him to not just, you know, pop on his shots, but also take some extra damage, especially if Bogdanov can start going to the body and start landing some nice shots. But Torture God's doing a pretty solid job here of keeping the pressure high. You know, it's easier to go forward than it is to go backwards. So Torture God's doing a good job of putting the pressure on Bogdanov. But once again, a takedown goes in, and this time he stops it. This time he does a smart thing. He immediately gets up, giving no opportunity to Bogdanov of, you know, reversing and either sweeping or just at least getting Torture God tired. So, you know, smart move from Torture God, showing a bit more of a higher fighter IQ than he's shown so far. Lands a nice right straight. That's a good body shot there from Bogdanov, who's also landing some nice shots with his hands. That was a beautiful left hook. Torture God is now he's starting to move backwards a little bit because now he's starting to feel it. You know, look at the stamina. He knows he has to kind of, you know, conserve his energy a little bit. Not in a crazy way, because that's not the Torture God way, but he has to make sure that he's making Bogdanov work, but also, you know, land some nice shots, nice time shots. And here there's really no fear in the clinch. I mean, these shots are pretty soft, so definitely no fear for Torture God, but he does a beautiful job to get out of there. He breaks, and he gets to the center of the octagon once again. He's pushing Bogdanov back towards the cage. Makes it more difficult for Bogdanov to get the takedown. So Torture God's, you know, he's showing some skills. He's got some pretty clear weaknesses with his takedown defense, but he has that right straight down. If he just puts some more pop on it, that's going to be a very, very dangerous move. Like, he lands it pretty much every time. You know, it's even getting through his guard now. Bogdanov, he's taking a beating, but he's also dishing one out in terms of the takedowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think by far Bogdanov's taking a lot more damage, but he is landing some pretty big takedowns to score some points. Going into the final round, I think it's going to be probably one each, I would have to say. I think the first one was definitely for Bogdanov. Even though Torture God did land some good shots, he still, I think he did. Oh, it's Bogdanov, not Bogdanov. Whatever it is, anyway. So, I think Torture God, you know, he won the second one pretty hands down. We got taken down, but there was really nothing done from there. So, I think it's pretty much one apiece. Winner takes all at this point. Evil Levine's doing his thing. Some really, really nice shots there land from Bogdanov. But T got answered with a nice right straight of his own. I mean, these are some fucking killer exchanges. Nice right hook there from Torture God. Nice jab. Ooh, almost got the takedown there. That would have been huge there. But he's actually hurt. He's actually rocked. Torture God's doing a lot of damage right now, so Bogdanov's in a very, very dangerous position. Torture God is going after him. The takedown attempts aren't working right now. You know, it looked like he was trying to clinch, but he's still not being able to grab and hold of him. Torture God's landing some huge shots here against the fence. Some huge, huge shots right here. Ooh, that's a nice right straight there from Bogdanov. It's a close fight, man. This is what I was telling you guys. Like, you can expect fireworks in every single one of these. Because Torture God's either going to win in insanely fun fashion, or he's going to get beat the fuck down. But he's going to go for it no matter what. It does not matter. A nice right straight from both men, really. But Torture God seems to got the worst of it, especially because he's so tired. Every time he gets clipped right now, he's taking some damage, but every time he hits Bogdanov, who's been so damaged, it pretty much stuns him. So that's a beautiful catch from the kick right there. Ooh, but he still gets taken down. That's a huge, huge moment there from Bogdanov. At this point, anything can happen. I mean, it's not going to be easy here for either man. You know, Bogdanov's taking a lot of damage, but that was a huge, huge takedown in a very, very bad position for him. Now Torture Guy's kind of looks like he's trying to time the catch. It's not quite coming off for him, but he's still there, man. He's look for the counter, but he got caught by the big kick. That's going to be a huge, huge factor there as the Torture God continues to get hit to the body. Look at these body shots. Torture God continues to lose stamina. That's a beautiful check kick. And a nice right straight to follow it up. Takedown attempt. Takes Torture God to the cage, but this is going to be, I think it's going to be favorable for Torture God. This is where he does pretty well. You know, as long as he's not getting taken down, he can kind of just rest here. I mean, he breaks in beautiful fashion, pushes him way the fuck out there. And, you know, a minute left. It's a war. This is an absolute war. Torture Guy with very few moves. He doesn't he doesn't have any overhands, doesn't have any of the stuff that I like to spam. But that's a beautiful shot. Rocks his ass. He's backing him up. He's backing him up, and that, it might not seem like much, but let me tell you, that goes a long way in the judges' scorecards. But a huge slam there from Bogdanov. And that could really, really, really sway the judges. And I honestly don't know how to score this one. I don't know how to score this one. Now, I do know the result because, like, as you can probably tell, I'm doing voiceover after it because I don't have a lot of time to. I don't have the opportunity to, you know, to really record audio as I play because I can only record late at night and everybody's sleeping. So it's an issue for me. But so I know who wins. But like, honestly, my honest opinion, I have no idea. I had no idea going into this that Torture God was indeed going to get the W. I had no idea. I honestly thought I lost that one because there were a lot of huge takedowns later on that that really could have, you know, had the judges going for him. I mean, if you look at the stats, though, you know, he landed more significant strikes, but Torture God landed more strikes in total. The takedowns were by far, of course, in Bogdanov's favor. He is, in fact, landed, what, like 3 or 4 takedowns at least? Let's see, that's 3. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's 6 takedowns at least in total. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it was a really close fight, but I think that's kind of the perfect way to start off this career mode for Torture God, because that's pretty much how it always goes. And I think that's a fair way to start something off like this. And, I mean, there's no doubt that this man has the potential. The skill set isn't quite there yet. I think there's plenty to work on. He needs more pop on his shots. He definitely needs to work on his takedown defense. But the quality is most certainly there. And regardless of whether he wins or loses, the fight's going to be a hell of a fucking fight. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. You can definitely expect episode 2 to come out in very, very short amount of time. And I'll see you then.